Alright, what is happening? How's everybody doing today? My name is Chuck, and welcome back to a brand new video. Guys, when I say I think I may have just found something that is the new meta that's incredibly overpowered, incredibly broken, I'm being 100% serious. I mean, just take a look at this right here. I'll explain all of it later, but tell me you don't think a GRAU and MP5 combination is going to be overpowered. But before I show you guys all that, if you guys could do me a favor and smash 5.3 likes here on today's video, that would be incredible. Really would appreciate that. And my dude Michael, I see you out there right now. You're not subscribed and you do not have those notifications on, but you're watching my video. Just hurry up and subscribe with those noties on. Seriously, do it. Before I show you guys this setup, it's time to dive into some absolutely killer gameplay where I almost drop my first ever double nuke. Guys, I may have found it. And I was talking about it with my MP5 class setup, but I mean it as in using overkill. And I don't know what it is, man. Like, you know, I use it in Warzone, but I was like, man, why would I ever use this in multiplayer? But I'm slowly figuring out that using it in multiplayer can be really OP and broken. There's one. There's two. Ooh, I'm getting shot at. So not only do I have an incredibly broken primary weapon, you know, with the GRAU, and using that for some mobility with some range, I have the MP5 as an incredible secondary. It's just, why would I have never used this beforehand? I don't know. I mean, how many months into the life cycle of the game, and I really just never tried this? It's amazing. Oh, we got him. Wait. There's one down. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of people here below me. Got him. Thank God my teammates are actually getting UAVs, man. Past few games I've been playing, like, running specialist is kind of rough. Because you don't ever know if your teammates are going to pump out a UAV, or if you're just going to be, you know, in the dark, basically relying off some game sense. Got him. Wait. We got somebody. Oh. Whoa. What is going on back here? Did I just... Is this a spawn point? Oh my God. Wait. There we go. Got you. Oh. We need to keep going. There we go. Anybody else? Wait, let's see. Oh, we actually got somebody at that. That's incredible. Is he really still firing at me over there? I almost don't want to move out of this because the spawns are like so incredibly hectic. All right, well we're just gonna have to like go for it. What are we on, a 21? All right, yeah. Oh, there's some more people there. Wait. Oh, I don't even know if I'm actually gonna be able to move out of this. Oh, there's somebody else just ran at me. Holy crap, this has been such a crazy intense game. Oh, somebody else up top. Another one to 26. Yo. We finally just moved out there. Oh! Anybody else up here? Oh! 29? Yes! Yes! Let's go! I'm so hyped. We actually just got a nuke. I've been failing nukes and stuff all night. Yo! That was nuts! Dude, I'm telling you guys, overkill plus specialist is 110% a whole vibe. Like, it really genuinely is. I don't know. I'm kind of starting to fall in love with this because I have like two guns that I absolutely love to use. Ideal setups for them. Bro, come on. And on top of that, I basically get every perk in the game as soon as I like actually get my specialist bonus. You know, I get like 7-8 kills in a row. The only downside is inherently is that I don't have like UAVs and stuff. So I gotta kind of rely on the random to get like UAVs, which is a little bit crappy. Another one down. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Yo, we're going nuts. I don't think they're all supposed to be spawning back there like that. Yo, these spawns are going off the charts, kind of wild. He definitely wasn't supposed to spawn right there. Oh, man, and see? This is where having these two guns comes really in handy. And also having... What is that? What's that perk that allows me to have everything? Oh, God, I can't... Spotter. Haven't, like, getting that little blind spot thing going. Allows me to know that people are going to be around me these different angles. See, I knew that was definitely not a teammate there. Well, partially. Anyways, I hear some shots. Somebody's back over there. We're on a 19. We could potentially drop a double nuke here, boys. 100%. Oh, we just got him. Let's go. We're on a 20. Looks like they're all going to be back here. 22. I don't know how much I want to push up in there. Oh, we're just going to have to YOLO and push. Wait. Yeah, there's just so many. Enemy VTOL. No shot. No, the VTOL got me off my double nuke. Oh, bro, you gotta be joking. All right, chalking that. We're calling in the nuke right now. That would have been like one of my first double nukes. Come on, and they had to do it to me like that. Man, it is what it is, but little tactical nuke inbound. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got copped a fat W. Almost dropped a double nuke. This setup is incredible. I mean, you just can't go wrong by having this setup. You really just can't. Okay, so you guys saw the gameplay. It was incredible, wasn't it? Absolutely fantastic. And I mean, this just goes to show how incredibly overpowered this actually is. So let's actually build this GRAU setup with you guys, because I switched it up from my previous video and I did something a little bit different. And I want to show you guys what I exactly did. So we actually have, obviously, we're going to start with the muzzle category here. And we are going to go in here and we're not going to select, obviously, the tactical, really anything else besides the monolithic suppressor. And the monolithic is going to be your go-to basically on any sort of loadout here in general, so you're definitely going to want to run the monolithic. That's going to be our first attachment here of choice. Our next up is going to be our barrel, and we have a couple of different options here: the Drifter, the Archangel, the Zen Mark II, the Nexus barrel, and then we have the FSS 11.8 Squall, which I don't technically have, but I do have when I use the motherload variant of the gun. So I mean, you guys get the point, but I have it, but I don't have it. And you know, the two barrels that I really actually enjoy running is going to be the Nexus barrel and then the Archangel barrel. But what I've been seeing a lot of, and actually what I've actually been feeling here more recently these past few days, is that the Archangel has kind of been my go-to barrel over the Nexus barrel, especially in multiplayer and in Warzone. You're definitely going to want to run the Archangel barrel. That's going to be your top tier barrel on the GRAU 5.56. And I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. You guys are going to want to run this, no doubt about that in my mind. Next up, we got to go down here to the underbarrel, and honestly, you guys, I'm just keeping it a buck with you. We don't have to do anything too crazy with this. So obviously we have, you know, the options of the Commando, we have the Merc, the Cronin, the Ranger, the Operator, but we're also going to keep it very, very simple, as the GRAU is very manageable recoil, and we're going to put on the Commando foregrip, as honestly, you don't need anything else even more crazy than that. I mean, anything more, you're just going to be hindering your mobility, and that's the last thing we really want to be able to do, is hinder our mobility on this weapon. So of course, we're going to go ahead and choose the Commando foregrip, as that is going to be, you know, what it is. So we're going to go and choose that. Next up is going to be the ammunition, and we have obviously the option here with the 50 round and the 60 round magazine, and obviously it does come stock with 30 rounds, but we're not going to be doing that. We're actually going to, you know, go ahead and choose one of these options, and honestly, this does come down to personal preference, but I'm going to actually go ahead and I'm going to forego using the 50 round magazine, and I'm going to use the 60 round magazine, as I find this to be fantastic. And honestly, I chose the 50 round last time because we didn't have as much mobility, and I didn't need, you know, as much ammo because I wanted a little bit more mobility, but because of this next attachment we're going to use, we will have more mobility than we did last time. So we're actually going to go ahead and choose the 60 round, and that is going to be that. And so you may be saying to yourself, okay, Chuck, well, are we going to use a laser sight? No, we're not actually going to go ahead and use the laser sight, even though the 5MW would definitely be a very good option. We're not going to do that. We're not going to use an optic. We're not going to go ahead and use a rear grip. On my previous video, I showed you guys to use the XRK Void 2, but we're actually not going to use a rear grip at all. And we're actually going to go in here to the stock category, and then we're going to go here. See, we have the FSS Blackjack, the XRK Starlight 3, and then we have the no stock, and ultimately the no stock attachment is going to be what we're going to want to run, because I mean, it's incredible. The no stock, so you put all this stuff together, and that's going to make an incredible GRAU class setup. That's basically going to be the first portion of the setup. Now we have to dive into our second portion, which is going to be the MP5, as this was an overkill meta setup. Okay, so now we have a completely naked MP5, and it's time to go in here and choose our attachments. So now we have obviously the option to go into the muzzle, and you know, obviously this does have the barrel where you can choose the monolithic integral, but we actually don't necessarily want to have the monolithic integral, at least in my opinion. I actually really enjoy going over here and choosing the monolithic suppressor by itself here on the MP5. I just think it looks better. I think it functions better. It just gives me, you know, a little bit more controllability, and I just like it. You know, I just think it's really good. So I'm going to run the monolithic, and obviously because we actually have the monolithic, we're not going to go in here and choose the FSS Mini or the FSS Lite. I mean, and obviously we're not going to choose either or of these integral suppressors just because, I mean, well, what's the point of that? I mean, we already have a suppressor, and that basically just cancel out our muzzle attachment. So we're gonna go down here to the barrel, and we're actually gonna go ahead, and I told you guys the Ranger foregrip was it. But honestly, I mean, you can run either the Ranger or the Merc foregrip, but obviously, you know, I said the Ranger was it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to keep using the Ranger foregrip. I think that it was a great setup to use, and we're just going to stick with it. So next up, we have to go over here to our ammunition, and this is going to be where we are going to have a bit of a difficult choice, and some of you guys may want to use the 45 round magazine, some of you may want to use the 10mm 30 round magazine, but honestly, I always, you know, 7 days a week, 10 times out of 10 times, you know, I'm using the 45 round magazine just because, I mean, it's just really that good. Honestly, I like having 45 rounds in my magazine as opposed to 30. It just feels better. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the 45 round magazine. And next up here, we're actually going to go ahead into the rear grip category. And obviously we have, you know, the rubberized, we have the granulated, we have this stippled or the stippled, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, we're not going to need any more recoil control. We don't need any more aim locking steadiness. We need a little bit of sprint to fire speed and aim down sights time. So we want to have the stippled grip tape, as that's going to be our fourth attachment. And you guys can, you know, or you're welcome to use any of these other ones, but we're going to go ahead and use the stippled grip tape, as this is going to be attachment number 4. So now you may be saying to yourself that, hey, now we have the option for a perk, a stock, an optic, a laser, or even a barrel, I guess, if we really, really want to go that way. But honestly, we're not going to use the laser. We're not going to go here to the optic. We're not going to go down to the perk. Last time when I was making this a solo setup, I was running sleight of hand on this, and that would have been my full setup. But because we're running specialist, why would I include a perk on there when I'm actually going to get sleight of hand anyways? So we're actually going to go in here to our stocks, and you guys can see we have the Forge Tac Ultralight, the classic straight line stock, the FSS close quarters, and then last but definitely not least, the F-Tac collapsible. And the F-Tac collapsible is going to be what I'm going to be running. This is just amazing, and honestly, when I put this together and I run all this stuff together, this makes for an incredibly lethal close quarters MP5 class setup. You guys are gonna love this. Seriously, you won't regret using this. And then lastly, you guys can see that I have, you know, quick fix, overkill, and amped, and then I'm running ghost, cold-blooded, and scavenger, along with a C4 snack pack, and then of course the stim shot, and that's gonna make for an incredibly overpowered brand new type of setup that I really haven't ever used in multiplayer before. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, slap a like on it, subscribe, those notifications turned on, make sure you guys comment down below, and seriously, make sure you guys go check out any of these other videos here up on screen, because, you know, I put a lot of time and effort into them, and I would appreciate if you go and check them out. But with that being said, I'll see you guys back here again tomorrow with another brand new video. Just don't look out, don't be Randy, and I'm out. Peace.